No.
Go ahead.
No, I need to talk to him outside of your presence.
No, that's not allowed. I need a lawyer. Because he won't tell me what this is about. Yeah, I probably can, but she can't give you permission. She's not here.
Can you get Mom on the phone? Or
I don't have a telephone.
I have a telephone. I
can. Give her the number.
970-367-3432.
And she come back when she's home. She'll be here around, she drives for PTI, she'll be back here around 1 o'clock. We don't have a long history at DCFS. Quit lying to this officer.
Okay, it went straight to voicemail.
Now, what are the kids doing to each other?
Well, that's kind of what I kind of want to talk to Damien about a little bit. So I'm with the Department of Human Services. I'm a caseworker. Do you know what caseworkers do?
No.
No. Well, we do. What my job is pretty much just talk to kids all day, every day, and grown-ups and parents, and we talk with kids about what's going on in their lives. You know, what's going well and what's not going so well sometimes too. And we got a report about you making some statements that maybe things aren't going so well, and I was hoping you could talk to me a little bit about that. And you're not in any trouble, and you know, and I just want to hear what you have to say about that, okay? Do you know what I'm talking about now? No. Can you tell me about Can you tell me a little bit about your brother and how you've been getting along with him lately?
No, I know.
You don't really know? No. Has he been picking on you a little bit? Can you tell me what it looks like when he's picking on you?
Huh?
Can you tell me what it looks like when he's picking on you?
Don't really know.
You don't really know? Okay. I understand that you might have some marks from your brother maybe doing some things to you. Do you have some scratches or marks or anything like that?
Yeah.
Can you tell me, can you show it to me? Do you mind? Okay, so tell me about this.
2.
Okay, so tell me about these. Can I take a picture?
So,
okay. Can you tell me about this one?
Burn with fire.
You got burned with some fire?
My brother was playing with fire.
Yeah, so what kind of fire was he playing with?
He ran and I put it on it, took a shoestring out and tied it up, sucking it around.
Uh-huh.
That happened 5 years ago.
Did that happen 5 years
Yes.
ago? Okay. So how old were
We didn't even live in this state.
How old do you think you were when that happened?
Some real battle wounds there, ain't there?
You know, I get a report and I have to investigate.
Okay, go ahead. You're looking ridiculous here on camera, I'm telling you.
If there's something to it, there's something to it that we may need to
I understand. I mean, you got 2 small children here you're attempting to say are killing each other.
If they're not, then we go away.
Okay.
But I need to ask because until I actually talk to people to find out what's really going on, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so and how old were you when that happened?
6.
And how old are you now?
11.
You're 11 now. So you're in what grade?
5th.
5th grade? Okay, and so what happened here?
He broke a piece of my plastic case.
Who's he?
Zach.
Oh, Zach, okay.
He broke a piece of plastic case and he scratched me.
A plastic case?
Yeah.
Okay. And so tell me, how did that happen?
Oh.
How did it happen that he scratched you like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll ask him about that.
Okay. Were you in an argument with him?
No.
No. So what was going on when you got that scratch?
Nothing, just sitting down.
You were sitting down? Okay. When did that happen?
This
Mm-hmm.
on December. I don't know which day. Just
Yeah.
on December.
Like around Christmas?
No.
No. Was it before you put your Christmas tree up
After.
there?
No, after Christmas.
Oh, it was after Christmas in December. Okay. So not too long ago. So do you know anything about that?
No.
No?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
It don't look like anything to be concerned about, if you ask me.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a little bitty scratch.
Yeah.
It
I'm
don't
not-
look like any blood was drawn or anything like that. It
I'm
don't
not
look
hearing anything
concerning.
concerning right now.
Mhm.
But again, I need to ask questions when I get a report. And I do have quite an extensive history. It's all documented right here by other
Well, I
counties,
don't
so-
know where you got it. We haven't been talked to nobody been in Lakewood one time, and that was over the bed bugs that landlord created, as far as I know. So I really don't know what's going on here. And whatever reports you got, you're confusing me.
Okay. Well,
You know,
I
you
will-
dug up the wrong reports on the wrong family. That's all I can say.
I don't agree that that's true.
I
and
do.
I'll be happy to discuss this more thoroughly with Nancy, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
When I can talk with
She
her.
ought to be back here about 1 or 2 or so. She drives to Denver and back. And I don't know if she's dropped off her trip yet or not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it okay if we talk to your brother too?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind getting
No, I don't mind getting.
Zachary? Thanks. So you're the older brother.
No, younger.
You're the younger brother.
I'm 11 and 10.
Okay. And you're 10. Okay. Let me see if I got this right. My name is Laura. I'm with the Department of Human Services. I'm a caseworker. Do you know what caseworkers do? Well, basically, we work with families and kids who might be having some problems, and so my job is to talk to kids, and I talk to kids all the time. And sometimes we talk about things that are going really well, and sometimes we talk about things that aren't going so well. Sometimes we do get reports about things that sound kind of bad, and then when I talk to the people about them, they're not as bad as they sounded. So I just want you to know that you're not in any trouble, okay? Were you worried about that? Okay. All right, so you're not in any trouble, and let me give you a card before I forget.
Sure.
Okay. So the report that we got was kind of about you and your brother picking on each other a little bit. Has that been happening?
That only happened like last week.
You were picking on each other last week?
No, actually like 2 days.
2 days ago?
On the weekends.
So were you in an argument, or why were you picking on each other? You don't remember? Yeah, sometimes brothers fight.
I remember one at school when we was playing tag and he hit me in the nose and I went after him.
Yeah. And when you go after him, what
Is this a chargeable offense, officer? Because I'm about done with this conversation here. A chargeable offense. If someone gonna get charges passed against them.
This is part of the investigation.
Okay, I don't see any battle wounds on anybody, and them fighting like brothers, I don't constitute a crime.
Well, and that's what we're here to determine.
Uh-huh.
You know, we get these. I'm here mainly for her.
Uh-huh.
You know, because these things can get heated like they are.
I understand.
You know, so emotions get high.
Where's your little recorder?
I don't have one on.
Uh-huh, okay. Required by law, from my understanding.
No, it's not.
No, not yet? Okay. I hear it's up on the ballot then.
So, well, either way,
Mm-hmm.
I have in-car camera system. That
Okay. I just wondered if you had one of your little gadgets on.
No, I
That's
don't.
all.
I'm not
That's
recording
fine.
this conversation.
Okay.
But here's the deal, like,
Uh-huh.
they call me up and I come out with them.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
mainly
yeah.
for their protection. You know, make
I
sure
understand.
and keep the peace.
Mhm.
And whoever, sometimes they get things anonymously. You know, anonymous tips saying, you know, from a neighbor or from somebody at school or a teacher or
Yeah.
something like that. They see some marks on a kid and they have to, by law,
Yeah.
report potential abuse sometimes. And I'm not saying this is what we got, but they're called to investigate it. She's just doing her job.
I understand.
And we're here. I'm not here to arrest anybody. you
Okay,
know,
well, I'm
you know.
just about done with the
If I
conversation. That's why I was asking.
If I seen something,
Because it's just turned, it looks a little ridiculous to me. And I understand you got to check it out and all that, and that's totally understandable. But you can see it's a little scratch. It didn't involve blood. Brothers pick on each other all the time. You know, I grew up with two myself, and there's times that you get into little arguments here and there, and it's
Right.
just, you know, most of the time they work it out themselves.
Right.
So if somebody went to school and said, "Hey, somebody's picking on me," you know,
So,
I don't know.
all right, so let me just make sure that I have this right. Okay. You're Damien, and how old are you?
11.
You're 11. And you're Zachary, and how old are you? 10. Okay, so you're your older brother, your younger brother. Okay. That is fine. I understand. So, and I'm just going to ask you specifically this question because it's part of the report that we got, and this is one of the more concerning parts of the report, and that is that I mean, obviously getting burned is a concern, and getting scratched, you know, those are concerns, but sounds like the burn was an accident. It happened a really long time ago, and it's not something that goes on and on. Would you agree
That was
with
like
that?
when I was like 4.
Yeah. And it sounds like you were maybe doing something you weren't supposed to be doing, playing with the lighter. So, what about the scratch? Were you in an argument when you scratched your brother?
What?
This scratch, do you remember that scratch? Now, this is kind of an embarrassing question, but I just want you to try to be as honest with me as you can, okay? Because my report said, and did you tell anybody? And if you did tell somebody about this, I want you just to be truthful with me, okay? You don't have to make anything up. You don't have to tell me something that isn't true. I just want you to tell me what you know, and if you don't know, you can tell me that too, okay? But in the report, it says something about you
guys are going to be on YouTube later.
your brother grabbing you and picking you up by your genitals. Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Do what?
Yeah, that's part of what the report said. So, do you know what I mean when I say that? Okay, so I'm talking about your scrotum, your balls, if you will. I'm sorry, I know that's embarrassing. I don't want to embarrass you guys, but did you tell somebody that
No.
at school or one of your friends or anyone?
No.
Okay. Okay.
She looked that strong and hang him upside down by his nuts.
No.
Okay.
listen,
You're getting a little exaggerating. I think the conversation's over with. Please come back when Nancy comes. Come on inside,
Will
boys.
you please have her give me a call?
Yes, I will. I'll give you your card just like I promised I will.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting
You
me
can
talk
check
to
your
you
video
boys.
at 6 o'clock tonight. It'll be called DCFS Officer Comes with Officer. See ya.